Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we create visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decision for your application. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so here we have this commercial application. This is a restaurant located in Southern California. So let's just go ahead and see what we can do for this. And let's go ahead and turn on the dimensions first. So you can see here overall is 32 feet. And then we have a depth here, I think, of about 7 feet from the railing here to the wall inside. You can see the seating area is pretty much lined up here on the outside, and there's a couple of chairs over here. There might be one over here as well, like a dual chair here. And let's see if there's anything else. We have the height over here of about 9'10". I do have this ledge that comes down here about 12 inches, and I think that's about it. The depth over here isn't too important because there is an entryway over here, so this is an entry exit point. So the main area that we want to heat up is just right here in front of this window. So let's go ahead and talk about what units we have. So what we have here is S34s or a TSH. The TSH is a two-stage, so it can put out 34,000 or 25,000. The S34 is just 34,000. And also just note that when you use either one of those, it's required for a minimum of clearance above the heater at 14 inches. So from the ceiling to the top of the heater, 14 inches. And that's only when it's pointed straight down. When you angle the heater, you have to add an additional 4 inches to that height. So just bear that in mind. That's why I have them mounted in this orientation. And for this particular application over here, or position I should say, I just have this centered within the window roughly. Yeah, and I'm not quite sure if there's actually this type of seating over here, but I think there's several different chairs, maybe 3 sets of dual chairs here. But in any case, that's where I have this. And also I should just mention that I've gone parallel with the wall glass here, and they came out 3 feet to the edge of the heater. So that's centered and 3 feet away. Over here, I've come 12 inches from this edge here to this edge here. And so it kind of gives you more of a position, you know, right above the seating area, as opposed to if we put it on the outside edge and then we'd have to angle that in. I don't want to angle it because I want the heater to have the least amount of clearance as possible, just for a visual part of the application. So, all right, let's go ahead and turn this off for a minute and look at the footprint of heat. Footprint of heat, you can see here, S34 mounted about 8 foot. I think it was. Let me just go put that back on here for a second here. And yeah, so the bottom of the heater is going to be about 8'3". 8 foot is really ideal for an S34 Southern California area. And for that height, you can see that we get a nice full coverage throughout this whole span here. And I think that would heat up the area very well. So if you didn't notice either, earlier that I have these at about 11 foot center to center. So really this heater here should be the center of this whole entire patio, which is about 32 feet long, and then 11 feet center to the next and 11 foot center to the next over here. And that'll give you a nice coverage. And the other thing I just going to mention is, this is a path or a walkway that goes along the restaurant here. And as customers walk by, they're going to feel that warmth and then accept the fact that they can sit in the patio and still be comfortable on colder days. So just bear that in mind as well. I think that's about it. Although I do want to mention that in this particular application, I'm aware of the location, and I know the wind comes from this area here and kind of sweeps around this corner. It's in an area where you get these afternoon breezes, and also they die down in the late afternoons. But because of that breeze, I would like to make just a suggestion that the gas lines be placed on the windward side of the heater. And you can see here, you might want to just place the, sorry about that. You might want to place the gas line as close as you can to the mounting bracket itself. That way you can, maneuver the gas line so that it looks, decent this way. And, there's not as many items coming down this way as well. Now there is an electric line here that goes in here as well. I just kind of wanted to just mock up something here to just make that explanation. The control panel is on this side, and when the wind blows this direction, you know, down the road here to the right, then the sometimes the exhaust will push over here, and with the controls over here you can sometimes heat up that control on windy days. So this would be my preference, and just making that suggestion. So that's about it. So I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and please tap that like button if you find this video useful in any way. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not promote us in any way unless we receive thumbs up from viewers like you, so we truly appreciate that. Thank you. Have an excellent day.